Hi everybody! One of my favorite subjects is rosin. People ask me all the time, what is my favorite kind of rosin? Well, such a simple question to answer. I've been using the same rosin for several years now, and that is Lonesome Pine Rosin, available in 3 different varieties. There's the original, the smooth, and the dark. So these 3 varieties are all a little bit different. I like to use all of them. I kind of mix them up. One day I'll use the original, one day I'll use the dark, one day I'll use the smooth. What's the difference? Well, the smooth is smoother. It's a beautiful, beautiful amber orange color. I love the light color. It's beautiful. It's a little harder compound than the others, so it has a nice, strong sound to it. It changes nice and smooth when you change the bow. It feels great, feels nice and buttery. I love it. The dark, as the maker of the rosin, Tad Marks, says, it's made really, he made it for cold weather. I think it's made for someone that likes a really good grip on the string. It's much darker colored. It's kind of like a syrupy rosin that really grips the string. You can really get a good sound out of it, but it's still really smooth and it performs beautifully. And in the middle of those 2, we've got the original. So the original, I'm assuming, is the first thing that he made, and it's kind of in between the 2. So we've got the original over here, got the smooth over there, and the dark over here, and I rotate between them. How much does it cost? It costs $30 for each cake of rosin. So this is 30, this is 30. Doesn't matter what kind you get, you can choose them. And where can you purchase it? You can purchase it on one of my stores online. One of them is on Etsy, JDR Music. That's one of them. One of them is violazone.com, and the other is violinzone.com. You can find the links to those in the description here. I'll leave a link to the rosins. I love this rosin. What can I say? I know Tad Marks. I got to know him because I asked him for a sample a few years ago, and he sent me some samples. I made a quick video unboxing it, but at that point I liked it. I just didn't know how much I liked it because it was new to me. And several years later, I still love the rosin. Why do I love it? Because it really, really performs, and it's made here in the United States of America, in Maryland, and it is made with natural ingredients. You know that there's good stuff in there. Tad puts a bunch of love into every cake that he makes. He has some mystery ingredients, which are kind of some, I don't know what they are. I think frankincense or something like that. Some sort of herbs or something that he says can give you good luck. Who knows about that stuff? But hey, I'm willing to use it because I love the way the rosin feels on the instrument. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to just show you what it's like. So I'm going to play a little bit of each of the rosins on different bows. I know it's hard to compare that, and a bunch of people are going to say you need to use the same bow. Well, I can just tell you the qualities of each rosin and why I like it. I love them all, so I'll just tell you a little bit, okay? So here we go. Starting with the original, I'm going to use a viola bow on my violin because I just picked the 2 of them up. But the original is supposed to be kind of a middle-of-the-road Lonesome Pine Rosin. It's got a good grip to it. It sounds nice. You can bounce the bow easily. It speaks very quickly. That's another thing I like about this rosin. It's not too soft, not too hard, not too grippy, not too not grippy. Let's take a listen to it. Very smooth for me, bouncy. I can feel just the right amount of grip and grit sound there. There's a little grit there to keep the bow bouncing very precisely and cleanly. So very good feel to this. Middle of the road for Lonesome Pine, way higher than middle of the road compared to most other rosins. So that's the original. Let's get right into the smooth. Here's the smooth. Knowing me, I'm playing with a violin bow on a viola. It doesn't really matter that much to me. But what I'm looking for in the smooth is a nice buttery feeling. I love buttery feeling rosins. I mean, what can you say? I love to get a buttery sound. I like to be able to sink in and feel that the bow is doing what I want it to. Boy, I should play with a violin bow much more often on the viola. Feels good. Nice bow by Doug Ragusi, by the way. The bounce. That works great. So the smooth rosin is beautiful. Actually, to tell you something, I think I like the smooth one the best, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And then let's take a look at the dark rosin. I guess I'll keep the viola in my hand. I've got a beautiful bow by Ronald Houston. It's a violin bow. The dark rosin is supposed to have a little bit more tact to it. The dark rosin is formulated for use in the winter months when it's colder. Works better in the cold weather than the others. I think it works great in cold weather and warm weather, but it's formulated for cold weather, whatever that means. Feels great. This dark rosin feels great when I move the bow nice and slow. I love that. And it bounces too. I think it sounds really strong when I play that rosin, so that's awesome. So that's about it with these rosins. I love them. How do I use them? Well, I use all three. I know that they're $30 a piece, and as I said, you can buy them for $30 at Etsy, at JDR Music. You can buy Viola Zone, Violin Zone, look down in the below. But is it worth it to spend $90 on rosin? Well, of course I think so, because rosin to me is probably the most important accessory that we can use on our instruments, so I love it. And what can I say? I'm willing to spend anything if I get a great feel on my bows. So I use all threes. I'll use the smooth, probably the most of them. I'll use the smooth, out of 5 times, I'll use the smooth 3 times. Then I'll use the dark. Then I'll use the smooth another 2 or 3 times. Then I'll go and use the original, and I'll kind of rotate like that, so my bow kind of feels nice all the time, and that really, really helps me. And sometimes when I'm playing a certain buttery piece, I'll go back and use the smooth, and sometimes when I want a lot of grit and a lot of sound, then I'll use the dark. So it really just depends. But to me, it's really worth to have 3 of these, and I think on the Viola Zone and Violin Zone, I think you get a little discount or something if you buy 3 of them. And so that's that. So put a little comment below. Let me know what you think, if you've tried the rosin, if you want to try the rosin. And until I see you the next time, happy practicing.